Yu-Gi-Oh 101 card review. Here to review a card that has been released November 15th in Secrets to Eternity. What we're looking at here is Crystal Protector. It is a fire warrior pendulum effect monster, level 4, attack pendulum scale 2, attack 1500, defense 1800. Description: pendulum effect, once per turn, crystal beast cards, rainbow dragons and or rainbow dark dragons you control cannot be destroyed by a card effect. Um, Monster effect: during damage calculation in either player's turn, if a Crystal Beast monster you control battling monsters attack and defense each become double its original attack and defense during that damage calculation, but it is destroyed at the end of the damage step. Okay, I read that wrong by the way. Monster effect: during damage calculation in either player's turn, if a Crystal Beast monster you control battles an opponent's monster, you contribute this card from your hand or your side of the field. Your battling monster's attack and defense become double its original attack and defense during that damage calculation only, but it is destroyed at the end of the damage step. Reinforcements of the army can search this thing out. It's fire, so I'm pretty sure. Well, it's fire 1500, so I guess if you want to get it on the field, UFO Turtle can get it out quicker. Let me see. But you would want to get it into your hand more. If not in the pendulum zone, then you would want to keep it in your hand as a hand trap. That way you have that element of surprise. Your opponent will never see it coming. They can assume, but they won't know for sure. So it's good to have that. Um, and just like Crystal Vanguard, its pendulum effect protects the Crystal Beast and the Rainbow Dragons and Rainbow Dark Dragon. You know, um, with Crystal Vanguard, your opponent can't target your Rainbow Dark Dragons, Crystal Beast, or Rainbow Dragon monsters with card effects, and with this one, they can't be destroyed once per turn by card effects. So, you know, between the both of them, you shouldn't have anything to worry about when it comes to um, like any card effect that your opponent has. Now, excuse me, the ability to, I would say, double the attack and defense of a monster. I mean, obviously you would want to do this on a Crystal Beast. I mean, of course, it would be good for a Rainbow Dragon and a Rainbow Dark Dragon. It's good for the Rainbow Dragons and the Rainbow Dark Dragons because it doubles their attack up to 8,000, which is pretty much like a full amount of life points that a person can get. Um, or I mean, which is like the standard amount of life points a person gets. But you know, it seemed like for whatever reason that would only be helpful if you're going for like the game-winning attack or like you're going for like an OTK or something like that. But I don't know how you're gonna get an OTK and then Rainbow Dragons are like, I don't know, like maybe you'll be able to get it out early, which I don't think is really possible. But um, I think there's ways to get it out a lot sooner than what you would normally have to wait for. But still, like, yeah, I don't think people can get out a Rainbow Dragon on their first turn, or at least not to my knowledge they can, because there's so much setup that needs to be done between then and when you summon Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dark Dragon. But nevertheless, like like that effect would be more so it would be wasted on like Rainbow Dragon, you know. Um, but with the Crystal Beast, I feel like it would make more sense to use it on those monsters because when they get destroyed, they get set into the spell and trap card zone, um, and they can go towards either the crystal spell and trap cards effects. You can use them as cost for those for those cards, or they can go, or they're going to go towards the field spell card, or they're going to go towards the summon of Rainbow Dragon or Rainbow Dark Dragon, depending on what you're trying to summon. So, I feel like the Crystal Beasts have more to, or like a person has more to gain when using that on a Crystal Beast monster. But so like, that's just my opinion on it. But yeah, so I mean, pretty much. I mean, this is like between Crystal Protector and Crystal Vanguard. I say that like the Crystal Beasts have some pretty nice support. The only thing is you would want to get those two out as soon as possible. Now with Crystal Defender, of course, you can search it out with reinforcement of the army, so that's going to speed that up. Crystal Vanguard is probably like going to be like the more difficult out the two to search for, but yeah, man, that's pretty much it. So I mean, it's a hand trap and it's a protector. So there you go. Link to this card is going to be in the description. You guys can check it out, and I'll see you for the next card review. Peace.